Here's Joe again, and welcome back to Elden Ring, where we are exploring Nokron, the Eternal City. The second part of it. This part here, after defeating the Mimic Tier, one of my favorite boss designs so far. Like the down. Yeah, the second part. The last time we were near one of these statues of dead boys, there was a boss fight. Maybe we'll get one again. Let's delve in. I mean, we had no other drop-off point because I don't think we... Maybe with a horse double jump we could reach that. Like the share, the top of the back of the share. Let's go here first. Nothing around these corners, so possibly this way. There's a balcony we can jump to. And it's the only way to go. Knight's Sacred Ground. Wait, that's a new one. What's rejuvenating? Alleviates death blight build-up. Oh, we can learn more about the death blight. Blight accumulates slowly, causing instant death once the threshold is reached. Take one of these in timely fashion to avoid such an event. So we'll probably get attacked by death around here. Only way to go is here. Oh boy. Civeteer is an enemy that invaded me, yeah? Okay. Oh, wait. He just transformed, just like the Mimic Tier, basically. We'll have to fight him soon enough. Range battle required. Do you think so? A rune arc. That just leads to... Yeah, that's the balcony I was at before. Jumping. Did it fall off? I got souls. I think it fell off. Ah, that robbed me of having of fighting the Mimic Tier again. Not that this was the Mimic Tier, like that was a random guy with a crossbow. I don't even have a crossbow equipped. Okay. Celestial Dew. No horse. No horse ahead? What a shame. I like the verticality so much. Also no horse ahead here. Danger ahead. Turn back. Why? Not here. Turn back. Where else would I go then? Like the only thing we can reach from there is there and then down there, but that's... I don't like that those jumps. Nah, this leads nowhere. Did I miss a drop-off point over here? No. So this way is my probable way to go. Okay. Good that the Civeteer was killed. Try hole. Probably not. Wicked Sword at another one transforming. Fuck you. Why do you have so much voice breakage? Bullshit! Last millisecond. And the last sliver of his health. Okay, I underestimated him, and then I underestimated him, and then I underestimated him. My fault. Definitely my fault. Back into it then. Like, we know which way to go. This way. Then around here. Then over here. Then over here, then down there. Okay. Let's try whether it will jump down again. Okay, we need to aggro it first though. Let's see whether it will actually jump down again. That was nice of him the last time around. Was when I went back here. That it was so stupid to jump down. Yep, and there it jumped. Nice. Feels a bit cheap, but whatever. I missed it. Bullshit! I hate that! Like, what other strat to use than that? Okay. And we have to do the fucking thing again. Okay. I'm skipping you to the point where I go to the second silver tier. No! I didn't run. Great. Okay, there we are again. Probably this better. Bullshit. You are not deserving of iframes during that attack. Enough this time. My god. My god. I don't like the silver tier place. Golden Rune 7. More of these silver tier husks. What are you? Praise the light. It was just, it looked different, the message, but it was because this leads nowhere. Or does it? It seems stupid. I'm going for it. Oh god, no. Oh god, no. Are you bullshitting me? Are you bullshitting me? Please no. Please no. Oh god. Never again. Never again. That message almost trapped me. I'm pretty certain that we can go around this balcony just fine. Jumping required ahead. Yeah, there, and then over there, and then up there. There are more silver tears around here. I don't like it. First of night. It's night sacred ground. Butterfly. Yeah, I saw those butterflies. That's why I knew that I could go that way. Okay. Only way to go is over here. Okay. Don't give up, skeleton. Seek hole. Right. I see the item to the right, but there's nothing more here. I don't see any enemies. There might be an archer type guy spawning into the... What the fuck? Okay, let's clear the upper wave first. I'm hearing stuff. No, 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 no. No, 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 don't you dare. Ah, only a red one. This looks silvery and teary. I assume this is the spot where the lizard, the teardrop scarab spawns. This is the black wet blade. We get the next one of this kind. We have all versions, but this allows me to put occult type ashes, poison blood or occult, fire and flame art, magic and frost, heavy, keen and quality. What am I missing? Lightning and holy. Lightning and sacred. What am I using? Sacred. I'm missing the one that I want. One stone sword key, that's fine. That an enemy? Tarnished ahead. Okay. It just gave me a blue flask. Probably because I was only missing a blue flask. Get the chest. Oh, there's another item. Oh, this looks important. Mimic tear ashes. Is that what I think it is? Summons mimic tear spirit. 660 HP. That's like 60%. Okay. The spirit takes the form of the summoner to fight alongside them, but its mimicry does not extend to imitating the summoner's will. Mimic tears are the result of an attempt by the Eternal City to forge a lord. That one will be super good for people who have just a melee build. So that you can team up and do double melee on a boss. This goes nowhere. This actually goes somewhere. This goes somewhere. We can reach some heights with that. Okay, he's standing here, ready to ranged attack this guy. Strong foe. Yeah, I assume so. Okay, that's nice damage. We killed the ball. The ball dropped something. Oh, that one is the strong foe, I think. Who are you? Nox Monk. Mm-hmm. We can reach that second part of this. I want the item that the ball dropped so badly. I'm taking that now. Ah, just a lava tier. Okay. Wow, this is so crazy. I don't really want to explore down here with stuff being above me. So it's back to rooftops. Oh my god. Like that mimic tier, I know how bad the mimic tier boss was when I fought it, because it didn't know which parts of my arsenal of spells, like of these spells. I have a lot of them, and it didn't know which one of these are actually useful. So it was actually pretty useless in fighting me. Time for jumping. That doesn't look like a jump I can make. Can I actually make... Is this message... It has not been appraised. Let's go into his trap. Okay, this is not one of those slanted surfaces that you cannot survive. Okay, good. I don't see more silver tears around. I hear them all the time, but that's just the weird ambience. Where you can hear slithering and stuff all around you all the time. Where's the entrance to the place that I saw down inside? There is butterflies up there. Not that we need them, because I don't know, I'm not doing item crafting mainly. At all. Nox Flowing Hammer. Like a suspended metal droplet wielded by the monks of Eternal City, forged from the liquid metal from a silver tier, it is thoroughly tempered until hardened. Temporarily transformed it into liquid form, swing the armament like a whip. Okay, we had that kind of weapon. We had a Nox sword, I think, already as a drop from one of the Nox bosses that we fought. I mean, we fought only one. I sure hope that I can survive this fall, because there's nothing else that I can do but falling. I did survive. Okay. And this ball would seriously wreck me when I would have been stupid enough, if I had been stupid enough to just jump down. And people died here like a lot. Yeah, let's get those. Maybe we can need them for some... Like they're all over here. If I ever want more of that, I can just get it. Fuck you. That was fucking close. Freaking Nox, guys. There's a message in that corner. Why? It's everywhere, those messages. Okay. Please give me something. Beautiful, therefore seek armor? Ah, that armor. He had the armor. He has the armor of these Nox Knights on. Seek left. Surely not. Grace! 100% priority. We can summon here. Oh my god, it might be necessary. Behold pack, therefore try luring out. Yeah. Seems familiar. Downstairs, you mean? Ah, that's where we entered Siofra. From the well the first time. Yeah, that's the lower part of Siofra. Okay, whatevers. Okay, let's try luring them out. The problem is I don't exactly know the reach. And I don't know whether these can transform or not. They guarded the Celestial Dew. So far, not a problem. Golden Moon 7. I think those are just patrolling. They're not coming for me right now. Close, close. Oh, it almost made it past the gate. And that is just utter bullshit. Okay. Okay. That is a message, not an item. Sometimes I'm a bit hesitant about everything. Soft cotton. For sneaking, I think. The question with all of these silver tiers is, do they not transform because they just don't transform? Do they not transform because I kill them before they could start transforming? I have no idea. And how would I without looking it up? They're butterflies. Why are these, like, they highlight those butterflies so crazily, like the messages do, with like, maybe it's actually a good item that you can craft with that. There is a portal. Old Culture ahead. We had that message for like almost every enemy kind already. Assume there's someone guarding something inside the throne. No item here. There's an item here, I see it. That's left of there. And let's go right. Also nothing here. Double check for behind. Likely unnoticed. Fingers butthole, what? That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to swing at that wall. But whatever. Praise the message, whatever. This was so easy after the descent that I had to do here, which was not easy at all. Old Kocha, what do you mean? Offer love. Why Old Kocher? There's another legendary item. The Finger Slayer Blade and a Great Ghost Glove worth the second one. we have of that kind. Yeah, we have 2 of them now. I'd like a 6, 7, 8 and 9, please. And the second item we got was a key item, Finger Slayer Blade. Hidden treasure of the eternal city of Nokron. That is what Rani sent us here for. Okay. The hidden treasure of the eternal city of Nokron, a blade said to have been born of a corpse. This blood-drenched fetish is proof of the high treason committed by the eternal city and symbolizes its downfall. Cannot be wielded by those without a fate, but is said to be able to harm the greater will and its vessels. It slays fingers. Why does Rani want to slay fingers? Let's use this. Where does it lead? Just back up. Okay. And we can refill our stuff. We are not done exploring this. We have done this though. And we'll now do this. And that one doesn't need to be here. Okay. So we can continue exploring here, which we will do. I will do Hollowhorn Ground now. Because we did the puzzle thing, quote-unquote puzzle, to unlock the boss fight, so we actually want to also do the boss fight. They are all lit, or 6, yeah. Go around the corner so that nothing sneakily arrow shoots me. And then touch the Horned Remains. Assume it's the same boss fight again. Looks pretty similar. Where is it on the... I can't open my map now. Probably because the guys are still aggroed outside. Whatever. Okay. Let's freaking try this again. Black Flame was nice. Maybe Lightning Spear. I've been more and more a fan of Lightning Spear because it strikes more immediately and doesn't have like the flying time added to it that the Black Flame has. Okay, let's try this. Yeah, it's the same fight again. Regal Ancestor Spirit this time instead of just Ancestor Spirit. Can you please come over to where my guy is so that you can be attacked? 1, 2. Almost too early. It did dissolve. Why? Why did it dissolve? Did it go to... I think it left its boss room. That's the problem. It thought that it left its boss room. I cannot lock onto the other animals in here, interestingly enough. Oh, it is freaking slow, but I love the music. I assume it can't land on me when I'm below it during the second jump. At least that's how it felt like the first time around. Okay, it's trying to hit it. Ah, no, it's trying to cover its retreat. Okay. Second phase. It healed. Are you bullshitting me? Why did you heal? Are we on a timer? I don't understand. It actually has tracking with that. How? Okay. That did hit, friend game. I saw the lightning spear hit. Shit. Oh god, why? It kills the other animals. It kills the other animals and saps in their strength, the other small guys going around. Okay, that's just... that's the bullshit move. Stamina. And I tried that again. Oh god. It almost killed me. Stop it. Okay. It learned rolling from the others. But we got it. That was a nice fight. Remembrance of the Regal Ancestor. We get a remembrance of this fight. Okay. A real remembrance. It's not in the... it's in this category. A real remembrance. Like a major boss. Remembrance of the Regal Ancestor spirit hewn into the Earth Tree. The power of its namesake can be unlocked, blah blah blah. Ancestral spirits exists as a phenomenon beyond the purview of the Earth Tree. Life sprouts from death as it does from birth. Such is the way of the living. Okay, then let's talk to Enya about that one. Who should be up here. We don't get equipped for that, yeah. The winged great horn. We've seen this weapon used, haven't we? A unique horn in which the power of ancestral spirits fiercely dwells. This large wing-shaped specimen is wielded as a weapon of spirit worship. In the ancestral spirit worshipping faith, these are considered envoys wings, made to reap the lives of beings which experience no sprouting. Raise the great horn's wings to summon a soul-sapping miasma. Enemies in the affected area will temporarily suffer from reduced effect. That's what they did. Like, I was wondering why the swirling wraiths around me did no damage when they used this attack. It just lowers my defense, but my defense is already pretty low because I'm using pretty light armor. Okay, and then we have his horns. Restore focus points upon defeating enemies. A number of new growth bud from the antler-like horns of the fallen king, each glowing with light. Thus does new life grow from death, and from death one obtains power. It's a talisman. It's the first talisman. Okay. FP upon defeating it. That's a pretty good one. We'll never use that. Let's get this one. The first remembrance we ever used.
Forth, little.
Okay. Then let's level up. Level up. Endurance, we wanted to go for 15, just for the bit of extra stamina and bit of extra equip load. So 3 more points for that. Yeah, we could barely level up with that after paying a bit to the thing. Okay, how are we doing on upgrades? We need 5 5s and 2 6s to upgrade further. Okay, so we got the freaking thing we came down there for. The weird thing is that Blaze wasn't with me, which is weird. That actually weirds me out. Like, where is he? I'm not going around the whole world to find him. Let's go to Rani and see whether he turns up here. And up the elevator. This time I won't send the elevator down so that she cannot trap me up there again with a no porting thing or whatever that was. Are you awake now?
Ah, it was thee, not blithe it seemeth. Even in my slumber I sensed it. It is in thy possession, is it not? The hidden treasure of Nokron. My thanks. Finally all the pieces are in place. Soon must I begin my journey. Upon the dark path only I may tread. Ah, but before I leave, I must entrust thee with this. Take it.
Carrion inverted statue.
My discarded flesh lieth beyond the seal unlocked by it.
Oh, we get the birth,
Upon
the
which
curse
is
mark of
carved the
death now.
curse mark of thy desire. I can fathom what thy purpose might be. Neither of us is welcomed by the brighter path. I see. You may leave now. It was but brief, but thou gavest me fine service. What is it? Thy purpose in approaching me was to obtain the curse mark, was it not? You may leave now. I too am to depart on a journey. Upon the dark path only I may tread.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? Thy purpose in a... You may leave. I too am...
Okay, so... Carrion inverted statue. Where do I use that? Key revealing the hidden form of Carrion Study Hall. Statuette of a scholar with grounds and sky inverted. Reveals the hidden form of the Carrion Study Hall which connects to the Divine Tower. To unveil the secret, affix it to the pedestal of the celestial globe. Yeah, I remember that place where I could have placed it. Okay. So we're done with Rani, I assume. When I reset the area, that she will be gone. And that's what I'm trying now. And she's gone. We get a grace now here. What? Why? How? What? Why? Rani's chamber. Either Seluvis or EG will know more. EG is closer to a bonfire, a grace. So we're talking to EG.
Oh, there you are. Good of you to drop by. Have you heard? Lady Rani has departed on her journey along the dark path of Empyrean.
Ooh.
From Rena's Rise.
Ah, the other tower, the third one.
As she calls it. It would not have been possible without you. As Lady Rani's war counselor, and moreover, her childhood warden, I express my deepest gratitude. You and only you were Lady Rani's true champion.
But what about Blythe?
My purpose is nearing its end. I've served Lady Rani for as long as I can remember. It has been a long and wondrous journey. Now Lady Rani is in your hands. I pray that you serve her well, unto the very end. Lady Rani, along the dark path. Now, Lady, I pray that you...
Okay. Does he have anything that we need? No. We can't strengthen anything. Good. So we're supposed to go to Rena's Rise and follow her to continue her quest line. But she gave me the last part, the next part of Roger's quest line, who's dead. Roger's dead, but for his quest line, the next part is access to the curse mark, and we should go to that and do that. Or I have no idea. I want to talk to Seluvis. I'm skipping you. Oh. Holy shit, he's dead. Why? We still have a quest line to do for you. We could acquire more puppets from him. Pick up item. Ah. His bell bearing. The big head. The long gown. The gloves. The trousers. But we can still... Okay. What does his bell bearing do then? To gain access to new... Okay, it doesn't tell me. It just tells me with the other... With like the pickup bell bearings, not with the ones from dead NPCs. And then we have his big head, which should be noticeable around here because it was pretty obvious. There. Increases mind to the net detriment of stamina. Worn by the magic preceptors who served the Carrion royals. Glintstone sorcerers are the descendants of astrologers, a fact that the Carrion remain aware of, even if their fate has long been severed from the stars. And the other things probably don't have anything. Yeah. Okay. The other stuff don't have any effect. Okay. We failed Preceptor Seluvis's quest line. Because we know he wanted to trap a god as a puppet, a demigod. And we actually did completely destroy his ambitions by... It's night, isn't it? Destroy his ambitions by having the goddess succeed in a quest before he could try to trap her. I assume that's what it is. Like, it was in a fail state and thus they just gave his body to me. So that's the thing for New Game Plus to do. Not do Rani's questline and do his instead. This is open now. Yeah. That's exactly why I went behind. I assume just up and around and then teleporter trap, probably. Oh. Visions of lava, but... Snow Witch head, robe and skirt. Strengthens cold sorcery. Once worn by the snowy crone who the young Rani encountered deep in the woods, she was a witch and well versed in cold sorceries. It's said that the doll that houses Rani's soul was modeled after her. That old witch was Rani's secret mentor. No gloves. Okay. We can look like Rani if we want to now. But for that, we should have made a blue character. And a female one at that. Ah, not teleporter trap, but teleporter gate. Whole head therefore try pickle. Yeah. Let's see where her questline takes us next. But I actually want to do the Carrion Study Hall. The inverted Carrion Study Hall. And we need to continue exploring the Siofra place. Ancestor River, Maine. What? Again? another place? I see a grace. North is a waterfall. Let's get the item here, which is miniature Rani. Doll resembling Rani the Witch. From head to toe, every detail is perfect. The unresponsive doll seems pleasantly cool. What? Why do I have a Rani doll now? Why? What? Huh? I don't get that. Why? Okay, let's just go to the grace. How are you called? And can we talk to Melina? No. Oh! Okay. Talking. She doesn't want to talk.
Oh, a dogged fellow, aren't we?
3 times.
Or is it merely thy habit to talk to dolls? Fine. Fine. I hadn't expected any soul to recognize me in this guise. But now the cat is out the bag. I cannot allow thee thy freedoms. Perform for me a service as recompense. Eliminate the baleful shadows which prowl these lands. The name of Rani the Witch is already sullied by thee. I will not brook disobedience in this matter.
Okay.
Perform for me a eliminate the name of Rani. I will not.
Am I not anymore allowed to burn out? I assume I can just teleport out of here. Okay, let's go up to the... we cannot ride. Up to the waterfall. There's so many things to follow up on. And I still have a list of things that I forgot. Be wary of underground. This is what... cliff, yeah. Okay. We could explore further here, which will lead me to all the places we haven't been to so far, like the upper part of this map, while there's still weird stuff down here, which is, like, it is? No, it is not. Okay, no, it looked only like... But there is a way. It looks like we can go that way from when we get down there. That's the other skeleton sitting on a big chair. Okay. Ancestor River Main is one possible location to look at. Then we have the aqueduct. And then we have the Carrion Study Hall. Which one do? We don't have much time at all. Which is my main problem now. What do we do? But we have, like, let's keep that for the next time. We have a lot of other things to do. Okay. I have a whole list of things we didn't follow up on. Okay. Goreng is the first one. I wanted to try to, like, we got a lot more Celestia do now. So let's just try to make him peaceful again. If that was my problem. You don't need absolution. Okay, that's not my problem. I can't undo whatever I did. In other words. So, Black Flame probably. And already change. Then we'll have to fight Goreng. Lots of stuff to do, my god. Okay, it ignores the pillars. Oh my fucking god, do I not do damage against this guy? Stop it. Stop. Ignore. Hello. Drink. Okay. Drink. Okay. Then again. Okay, yeah, drink, please. He's probably resistant against fire. Okay, against all kinds of damage then. I tried rolling that. That's 7 flasks done. He is slow though. Okay, that's also not good. He did have a spread shot. He must consume more. Okay. It doesn't seem suited for my level. Oh, I thought that wouldn't hit me because I fucking moved. Drink, you fuckhead. Like sometimes I have to press so many fucking times for him to drink once. Holy. No, holy isn't the answer. Okay. Drink. That is bullshit. There was a fucking stone between us and you didn't shatter the stone. Like with all the other things, you shattered the stone and... What even am I supposed to do against that fucker? Oh, I can summon here. I can summon here. That changes things quite a bit. Then we can change back to this tactic and probably lightning. Summon. Okay, that doesn't help at all. Yeah, be aggro to me. Why not? Yeah, be aggro to me. Why not? I lost lock on. What? Talk.
Put it away. I won't forget. Again, my appetite. My sin, so please. Enough.
Go away, ghost. Was that the thing we had to do here? Okay. Like, that wasn't even half his health or anything. That was just like 3 or 4 hits. Okay. Gorink is back to his normal self. He just had to be beaten into submission once. Just that was like 2% of his health. My god, is he fucking tanky. Okay, Gorink can be crossed off the list. We have so much stuff on our list of older episodes that I did never follow up on. First, here. Redmane painting. I said it was recognizable. Okay. Reminiscence of a painting called Redmane. And the soul is there. Okay, we have the weird ruins in Radahn's boss fight arena. And then Castle Redmane in the distance. Let's try this. I will not try that ruin today because we didn't get any real upgrade since we last went here. I just wanted to teleport to the end of Radahn's boss fight arena. That's the wrong angle. I need to be there. There. Like there's a branch and stuff over there. Like here? Nope. Like here. Yeah, that's more like it. That's more like it. Okay. Like roughly there. Okay. Good. My god, Gorink. How did we reach that place? That way, Spirit Spring, then right. I don't want to really explore the Dragon Bar. What's wrong with you, game? Didn't really want to explore the Dragon Burrow now. Because all enemies here are way too tanky for me. Like, I'm pretty certain that that fort is the fort with the second half of the medallion that gets me to the Altus Plateau. But we have not had the real need to go for that. Okay, so somewhere over here on the left side of this arena is a way to jump down. Wow, that close to the Erdtree, huh? I see the branch and the stuff, but how do we get there? It's way too far down. Land on that branch, perhaps? It's too far down, man. Can we use the Spirit Spring to our advantage in cancelling 4 damage? That branch is walkable terrain. Yeah, okay. Wow, that was hidden. Okay, then probably without horse is better now. Because I think we just need to drop off. Oh my fucking god, are you kidding me? Weird slopes and shit going on here. That almost killed me. I think that's the maximum amount of damage I can take before dying. Oh god. Try skill. What the fuck? Thank you. Try range. Fuck you. It was a good idea to try a ranged battle and just don't have the range. Fuck you, game. Is that a bow? You're kidding me. What? Where is one shot? Yeah, this is the right place. Ranged battle would have been a great idea if it would fucking work. Okay, I'm working my way down there again, and then I'll be using bow and arrow for like 50 minutes probably. Because my bow isn't upgraded enough. I'm seeing you there. Okay, we're here at the same point again. Okay. Try locking on and shoot. You look like you're too far down. That lets me move. You are a fucking asshole. I hate the fucking decision that my spells make me move. He's below me now. Great. I cannot shoot straight down with none of my skills or spells or anything. Oh god. It's a bad idea. I'm not even allowed to teleport now, I think. What about sneaking and having him lose sight of me? Maybe he's already in the process of resetting? It actually works that way. Okay. Good. Then let me skip you past all this bullshit. I don't know whether we have enough arrows for this. I don't think we'll have enough arrows for this. No, we don't have enough arrows for this. Okay, I'll skip you to the point where... Oh, there is an item there. There's an item there. So we won't teleport out. Item is a rune arc. Says here. Still no precious item. A rune arc. We need it to destroy something for us is the question. That is bullshit! I was moving at maximum speed, just had pressed B. What do you think? How am I supposed to escape that fucker? I hate the giants. The rune arc was not the item. Okay, so this one can be exchanged by that. And now we know where we'll search for something. Okay, that's that. We still have so much stuff to do. Let us now do one more thing off the list, and then we need to end the episode because we're over time again. But it's all these little things that just clog up my list of up on my list of things still to do. I also don't know where Blythe is. I'll try something, but we found the third belfry key, and we can now use it for the last of the belfries we haven't unlocked yet. Just to have another look into an interesting area. Crumbling lands. Okay, let's see what we got here. Crumbling Farum Azula. Okay. Dragons. And a maelstrom. A wind. Wow. This is fucking crazy. Where are we? Oh my god. This is the end game. Judging by how it looks. Wow. Okay. And normally we get items. We're doing some... Okay, we can try dropping down, but there might be an item hidden behind. Not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. Okay. Only way to go seems jumping off here. There's stuff below me. This doesn't seem useful. So, here. Wow. Enemies, huh? Okay, yeah, this gives me a way to snipe these enemies. Oh, the Beastmen of Farum Azula, yeah? Stupid movement by... Can I please lock onto the one that I'm actually trying to fight right now? That one forgot me. Where's the second one? There it is. Did it forget me too? Be wary of rushing in. If only I had a projectile weapon. We do. Oh, he hasn't forgotten me. What the fuck? Okay, I'm skipping you to when he forgets me at some point. The other one started moving again. Okay, I think they aggroed to me because I went to the corner again. And this is a point where they couldn't have seen me. Yeah, that's how it worked. Okay, I'm skipping you past this bullshit. Or to the point where I inevitably fall down. Beastmen of Farum Azula. I was curious about that description because I never heard Farum Azula again after that boss name. I'm skipping you. Because this is boring as fuck. Okay, I got him. That took way too much time. But the only way to go is that direction, isn't it? Like I'm trying to understand the shape of the place below me. Oh god, that was way too far down. Down ahead. Here? Yeah, there's down ahead. There was down ahead all along, but... My god. Please no more of these. Elden Ring beautiful. Yeah, freaking hell it is. Look at that side. Okay, there is an Earth tree. And some kind of city over there. There's like some kind of twisted future death version. Rotting head and then surface. I don't think so. Where do we go? Where's the item we reach? Like, oh, here. Here. Okay, there is our reward item for this. We get a Pearl Drake Talisman. Okay, yeah, that's probably all we get. Pearl Drake Talisman. Drake were non-physical damage reduction. Fire... Ah, okay. This is magic, fire, lightning, holy damage reduction, all of them at once. Yeah. By 4 points. Looks like 15%. An interesting find, but nothing too special. Okay, we can check the 4th belfry of the list. We still have Millicent, Blythe on it for finding them again. Hyeta is on there. Fia is on there, and like I've no idea how to continue that. Then we have like for Fia's quest We wanted the curse mark of the death for when they used the death rune. So for Fia's quest, we want to continue with the Carrion Study Hall. Okay. So let's go to the Study Hall entrance and continue with Fia's quest, because we've done Runny's quest for quite some time now, and it's time to continue with Fia's quest. Okay. Good. Have a nice day. See you tomorrow with whatever happens when we use the statue here.